Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Bookit Sports community around the world. Hold on one second. Excuse me. I want you guys to know that the reason why that just came out is because I went to McDonald's, get some brekkie, ordered a number 7.
Some brekkie hill.
And apparently the lunch menu was up when I said number 7. So they gave me 2 cheeseburgers. So at 10:30 in the morning, I had to start my day. Excuse me.
Dude.
I had to start my day with 2 McDonald's cheeseburgers and a medium fry. So I just want you guys to know how I'm pulling up today. Just so you know the kind of headset and mind frame that we're in right now. It's a BookitwithTrent Tuesday. We got a lot that happened in the world last night. So let's talk about it, Josh. Run my graphic. Welcome back to What in the World, the segment where me and Josh and now BookitwithTrent on a Tuesday are going to talk about what happened in the world last night, but I'm going to keep myself up on the screen for a minute. Because Angel Reese and the WNBA have completely lost the fucking plot. In an interview yesterday, Chennedy Carter and Angel Reese, who I would consider 1 and 2 of the biggest bots in the WNBA right now, got on the mics and again, shit out of their mouth. I don't know if you guys heard it, but Angel Reese basically said that she's okay with playing the villain because guess what? The people this year aren't only watching the WNBA because of one person. They're watching it because of her. And you guys need to start realizing that. So, Angel, I want to do a fun exercise. Let's talk about attendance records when Caitlin Clark is playing versus when she's not. Should we do that? Should we do that as a group? Let's do that as a group. These are attendance at non-Caitlin Clark WNBA games this past weekend. 7,000. 4,000, 9,000, 7,000, 3,000, 10,000, and 7,000. Now let's talk about the attendance at games where Caitlin Clark is playing. 17,000 and 17,000. I got news for you. Ticket sales talk and bullshit walks. So when we're talking about who's the draw and if one person is really pulling the views, why don't we look at the ticket sales and attendance? Because she has almost doubled every number on that goddamn list. And this is the problem. Chennedy Carter saying she doesn't regret anything she did. I bet you don't. Because you've already proven time and time and again that you have no control over your emotions because you've been cut from 2 goddamn teams after being the 4th overall pick. You had to go play overseas, and then they probably got you a therapist so you could come back to the Chicago Sky and be a goon. So I've had enough of the bullshit. And if we want to talk about who we're really watching the WNBA, it's got to be from this draft class, right? And it's got to be a top 5 pick, right? Oh, that's right. I forgot, Angel. You couldn't even crack the top fucking 5 in your own WNBA draft. But you want to talk about the fact that because you're in a national championship and you look like an asshole doing this to a girl that doesn't say shit, that you're the reason why people are pulling up to fucking WNBA games and watching this year? Give me a goddamn break. And I'm not saying that the rest of the WNBA doesn't deserve the views that they're getting, by the way. All I'm saying is that I think it's okay to give credit where credit is due. And Caitlin Clark has revolutionized the WNBA. She's revolutionizing the viewership of the WNBA. And she's bringing eyes to a sport that's so desperately needed it. But I'm so tired of every former WNBA player getting on fucking ESPN talking about this is how the WNBA is. It's a physical league. This is what we do. So you're just time and time again prove that you're a jealous league that wants to tear down the newest woman on the block so that they don't succeed. And we're publicly saying that that's okay. That's what I'm hearing every time I open my fucking phone now, that that's what this league is built on. We're built on jealousy and trying to tear down the newest girl on the block who could probably make our league 10 times better. That's what we're built on. I just want to be clear. That's what we're built on. And we got a girl that shoots fucking 16% from 3 that's gotten kicked out of the league twice. Body checking Caitlin Clark talking about, I don't regret anything I did. Give me a fucking break. We move. Get Trent on the screen. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about.
Check.
Did you see CJ Stroud went on some interviews?
No.
Talking about some football?
No, educate me.
Dude, I kind of want to ask you.
Wait, we're just moving on after that fucking insane rant.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, you kind of just fucking. I'm just like, I respect having a strong opinion on a new growing sport. and standing on biz. I'll give you that. I don't have much to say about the context of what you just said.
I
But
think the only problem that I had with Angel's comments was at the end her saying that I am also a reason why people are watching women's basketball.
I didn't know
think
you
it would
guys
have
wanted
came.
to talk about this. This is
I think
awesome.
it would have came. I think it would have came across a lot better if she would have said like, "There's other women, including myself, that have impacted the game of basketball."
But
Instead of
that's
just like her saying like,
Yeah.
"I'm also a reason
yeah,
why."
she
Like
could have said
she could just
way
been like,
better.
yeah, like she could have just said like, every woman in this league has had an impact on it and like has grown it. Like,
Dude, 100%.
but it just did not come off.
Like,
the right
and
way.
that was my whole point, is that when you say what she says, and then you end it by saying that they're also watching me, and you need to realize that you have just, without I think even realizing it, shown exactly why you hate Caitlin Clark. It's because she gets more attention than you, and you think that you should be the reason that people are watching WNBA, and you think you should be the reason because you won the ring that year. Like, the reality is, you're just not. Like, I don't think LaMelo Ball is sitting here doing interviews being like, people need to realize that Anthony Edwards isn't just a face. Like, it's also me, just because he was in the same draft class and they came in together and they were like supposed to be the 1 and 2. Like, it's just.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's like they're doing shit right now. I mean, there's a reason you're fucking so fed up and talking about it every day. Like, the WNBA is doing things right to grow the sport, but I hope it just gets past the point of like race and fucking pick me, attention, whatever. Like, I haven't seen one legitimate tweet about basketball.
Yeah, that's
Like,
facts.
legit. The fucking Phoenix Lynx or whatever, they're 28th in the league.
Just threw two teams together on that one.
They fucking average, the worst in the league in the pick and roll, and that's why they lost. Like, I haven't seen an actual physical, legitimate basketball statistic behind any of the fucking clickbait that's on Twitter. It's just like, dude, come on.
That is, you like don't even know who wins each game either. You
No.
just kind of see
Dude,
stuff
the
about
funny part
Caitlin
is-
Clark and people bitching about it.
The funny part is, in the game where she got body checked, the Fever won that game.
What
Yeah,
is the
they
Phoenix
did.
team? The Phoenix one.
Mercury.
My bad.
Minnesota Lynx.
You know
Minnesota.
who's on that team?
Yeah, it's Sophie and Co.
Sophie and Co.
And Taurasi.
Dumb bitch, Diana Taurasi.
Yeah, Taurasi.
She's the only woman I'll be rude about. I hate her so much. No, but I agree. Like, there's not a lot of basketball talk. And when you do talk basketball, Caitlin Clark was a WNBA Rookie of the Month. She's averaging the most points out of anyone in her class. She's the quickest WNBA rookie to reach 150 points. Like, the arguments are all of attention. It has nothing to do with skill. Because if you look at the class, Angel Reese is averaging 10 points on 36% shooting, and all she does is shoot layups.
Yeah, she's not.
If you took a power forward in the NBA and were like, he shoots 36% and averages 10 points, they'd be like, you can go ahead and play for Barcelona over in Europe.
Yeah.
Like, that's the reality. The reality is that the stats are showing that she is the difference. She is the truth. But every woman in the WNBA wants to act like that she doesn't deserve the attention, and they want to make it a race problem. And then you get this back and forth of people in our draft class being like, well, I think they're watching me too. But it's like, dude, if you were as good as we're talking about, you'd be the WNBA Rookie of the Month. You'd probably be competing with Caitlin Clark for stats, but you're not, and you're not. So you're not.
I want to know if there's a bigger fleece in the history of the United States, bigger than the one of trading Brittany Griner for, what was his name,
That's
chat?
the Merchant of Death. This is the worst trade of all time. That's literally
Is
the
that-
worst trade of all time.
The merchant.
We literally traded the Merchant of Death, who sold arms to terrorist groups across the globe, for Brittany Griner, who averages 4, 4, and 2.
Swindled.
Like, Russia actually swindled us.
Yeah.
Like, actually, like, when we talk about just like trades for trades, like, that is the worst fleece of all time. Like, Bryce Young, that might be up there for the Bears. They fleeced the fuck out of the Panthers.
What is like the worst trade in sports history, chat?
That's the worst trade.
Like, what is one
His
of
name
them?
was the Merchant of Death. Putin was like, we'll give you your back for, we want the Merchant of Death back, who sold arms for Russia for like 15 years. And they were like, oh,
We got Howie.
yeah.
I just
Ooh.
want to know, like, actually legitimate sports.
I forgot what running back. There was a running back. I think it was Herschel Walker. Maybe got traded for like almost like an entire franchise. I'll read the trade. Dude. That one I know was insane.
I think Bryce Young's probably up there. That's a pretty big fleece. KG and Pierce to the Nets. That one hurt my childhood.
Kels, I don't know about the
So,
Gretzky trade.
Herschel Walker. So the Cowboys. Oh my god.
I mean, Babe Ruth could be up there.
They The trade was Herschel Walker for 16 players and draft picks.
Wow.
Wow.
That was the.
That sounds like some Paul George
yeah.
SGA type
You know what the
shit.
funny part is? Kelsey's in chat talking about the trade for Gretzky, saying, "Where's Chelly at, man?" I can guarantee you he has no idea what that trade was.
Oh, absolutely not.
As the hockey guy, zero idea.
Zero idea. I guarantee you. You asked Shelly, how many teams did Gretzky play for?
I
Like
think
three?
I think three.
I bet you he couldn't name
Oilers,
them.
at least.
Oilers, Kings,
Did
and
he not end on the Penguins?
They play for the Sens.
non-ball knowledge here. Shelly doesn't even fucking know.
I play for the Rangers and the Blues.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
4 teams.
4 teams. Got it.
I
Got
bet
it.
if you asked him, no, he'd say he only played for the Oilers.
For sure.
I literally know that.
I'm so good.
You
We
played with
gotta
Barry Melrose.
put him on the spot in the video later and ask him.
Yeah, we'll get Owen to use the Snapchat. Just expose him real quick. He'll be making his morning eggs at 2 p.m.
Dude, he was saying some crazy shit
No, I'm
last
just
night.
kidding. Hello, Joe.
I forget.
I actually need him to be down on this this series because I need to know if the Oilers are going to win because I really want the Oilers.
I can't decide, bro. I'm torn.
I feel like you need to ride with Kachuk because your roommate was on the video. I feel like it's only right if you just like nuked rat fuck Kachuk. I kind of want to nuke rat fuck Kachuk too. Like I think it'd be cool if McDavid won, but I also think like rat fuck holding up that trophy would do numbies.
I think the Panthers are the better team, but McDavid and Draisaitl are just like the two biggest demons I've ever seen. Like
they're unbelievable.
They're unreal.
Dude, but like we talked about with Josh, like me and him talked about, the only thing that's going to hold the Oilers back is Skinner. Like when Skinner can stand on his head and make saves like a normal goalie, they'll win games because the Oilers will score 3 to 4 goals every single game against the Panthers. But if Skinner does what Skinner did against the Stars in the first couple games and lets up 5-6 goals, they're never going to win. And that's why they finally close that game out, which, by the way, that's almost like a green flag, I feel like, to bet the Oilers because now Skinner might be getting hot. And I feel like when goalies get hot in the playoffs, they don't really cool down. You kind of see them fucking just continue to stand on
Yeah,
their
Skinner's that guy, though, that's just like always been known for being super inconsistent, right?
Super
like,
No, he's a
inconsistent.
miss.
yeah.
And you got fucking IUD Bob, dude. Who knows if he's gonna be locked down or not? Kels, I haven't decided, man. I haven't decided. Relax.
IUD Bob's going to be insane.
I do know Chelly and I will be at game 2. And
Wow.
it's gonna be fucking scenes.
I heard me and Lauren might be pulling up to a Mavs game
Potential.
Mm-hmm.
with potential. I don't remember the last
But I
time.
don't have an Oilers or Panthers jersey, so that's kind of an issue.
You don't have a McDavid jersey? That's
No.
the most Bookit with
I
Trent
know, dude.
jersey
I
of
know.
all time.
You could definitely get a Rafuck jersey when you get there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Which-
going to Florida?
Which is like, am I gonna let that dictate who I bet on? You know, I
True.
don't know.
But you're going to Florida?
Yeah. After I'm going this weekend to fucking
Belmont.
Belmont.
Me and him are going to Belmont.
Josh and I,
Let's go.
and then on the game's on Monday, so I'm flying there Sunday morning, and then coming home Tuesday.
The Canada hate this morning. Who's hating on Canada? I want to go to Toronto so bad just because I'm a little Drake stan. Did you see the song he put out today?
I did not.
Oh, man, I'm about to ruin your fucking morning, dude.
I'm
He's
not
making it real hard to be a fan. Like, he's making it real hard to be a fan.
Wait, what
dude.
happened?
Drake put out like a, I don't know if it's AI. I hope it's AI.
The Delilah
One
song?
Delilah.
Yeah, that shit's whack.
Dude,
That shit's
are you ready
whack.
for this?
Yeah.
Guys, this is Josh. He's also a big Drake guy. I'm going to play him the new song that Drake just dropped.
Walk on Delilah, no, I'm late cause there's bad traffic. I just showed my dog a Grammy, said he knows a man that slapped it. I'm so cheese.
Bruh.
Your mademoiselle nights are geeked. I'm bent low key. Walk on Delilah, double date me if you like me.
I actually can't. Like, I
I
can't.
can't,
I,
dude.
actually,
There's
can't.
no way that's real.
I guess
There's
gotta
no
be.
way that's
apparently
real.
it's real, but it doesn't sound real
Dude,
at all.
walk on the line. I am cheesed. What, dude? What the fuck was that?
I think that if it's real, it's definitely as a joke. Like, there's no way that he's putting that out thinking that it's really good.
Dude, I can't. That's just too much. Oh, what I did want to talk about. CJ Stroud went on. I forget what podcast it was. I didn't get to see what podcast it was exactly, but they asked him some pretty interesting football questions that I want to talk about before we surf some slate.
Yeah.
So they asked him one: would you rather the career of Eli Manning or Aaron Rodgers? And he answered Eli Manning, and they were like, "Oh, you just want those rings, man?" And he was like, "I do." And then he also said that he thinks if you put Matt Stafford with the teams that Aaron Rodgers had in Green Bay, he'd have more than one ring. And I feel like let's start with the Eli Manning, Aaron Rodgers debate. If I am a Jets fan, removing Aaron Rodgers from my roster, and I had CJ Stroud, that is the perfect answer. That is the perfect answer. Because I think if you say Aaron Rodgers, you get a bowl, but you get a lot of MVPs. I think Aaron Rodgers is a pretty selfish guy. Eli Manning, not saying he's not selfish. He did not play for the team that drafted him, but 2 Super Bowls. It's more Super Bowls. That's the kind of rookie that I feel
And
like
beating
I want.
Tom.
You know what I mean? No,
helps,
that's kind of
yeah.
rookie I want, though. That's like, I want more bowls. Like, if
Yeah,
I'm a fan, I'm like,
for
yeah.
sure.
If I'm a Texas fan, I'm like, yes, dude.
For sure.
More
Bowls.
bowls.
Because that's basically what they're asking. Do you want Super Bowls or MVPs?
I don't think Rodgers
Hall
was-
of Fame or maybe not Hall of Fame.
That's true, too. I didn't think about that angle as well. I think just as a fan, selfishly, I was like, I'd be lit because I want bowls. That's all I want. I just want Super Bowls.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Just want
it's everybody-
bowls, man.
yeah,
Give me
exactly.
some bowls.
You don't have a favorite team in any
Yeah,
sport, but
Trent even
if you did,
can't even get a bowl.
would you rather him say he wants Super Bowls or MVPs?
Super Bowls. That's all that matters.
Do you think if Matt Stafford was on those Packers teams, he'd have more rings than Rodgers?
No.
I don't know, dude. I started to think about it a little bit, and I was like, okay, you gave Matt Stafford Megatron in Detroit, but Detroit was kind of moose shit outside of them.
Their defense
So
is
moose.
terrible.
Their defense was terrible. You gave him Cooper Kupp and a really good defense, and he pretty much walked to the bowl. I feel like if you gave him Devontae Adams and some of those Green Bay defenses, he might have had more than one. I think Rodgers, like, not that Rodgers sold away, but I think Rodgers' personality sold him out of those playoffs a couple of times where he disagreed with the offensive coordinator, he disagreed with the head coach. Like, I feel like if you gave Matt Stafford Devontae Adams when Devontae Adams was Devontae Adams in Green Bay with even those comparable Green Bay defenses, he might have won more than one, dude.
The one thing that I'll give to Aaron Rodgers in this situation is that the Green Bay Packers literally never gave him a first-round pick on offense. They gave him one first-round pick on offense, and I think it was Mercedes Lewis. So,
and it
he's
is
a tight
tough.
end. Who's
It
like
is-
a blocking tight end.
It
Like,
is tough, though, because I feel like when you look at Matt Stafford, he had Megatron, who I'm going to say is basically Devontae Adams, but a horrible defense. Then he had Cooper Kupp and a Hall of Fame defense.
Yeah.
Like that had Aaron Donald, Jalen, like
yeah.
Hall of Fame level guys. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers ever had a defense comparable to that one that was built in LA, because that one was like handcrafted in LA.
Oh, yeah, no chance.
So I do, like, I could see it just equaling out as 1-for-1 because, like, he had an unbelievable defense. I also agree with Josh Minnie in the Twitch chat. He also had Sean McVay. Sean McVay is a fucking
insane,
genius.
yeah.
So I don't know. I think it could go both ways. Like, I could see the argument of Matt Stafford might have more than one, but also, like, dude, Aaron Rodgers is still fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I think the only year that Aaron Rodgers won was the only year that he had a top 5 defense, I believe, which makes
That's-
sense. I
okay.
mean,
So I didn't know that.
I feel like they're both all-time great quarterbacks from this last generation. Like,
100%.
they're just like a tier below Brady. And
Who do you rank
Manning,
above
right?
one another? Because they both have one. Aaron Rodgers has more MVPs, obviously.
I would give Rodgers the slight edge against Matt Stafford, just because of how
Yeah.
bad Matt Stafford was in the beginning of his career. He wasn't bad.
Do you
His
think the
team was
health
so
has
bad.
anything to do with it? Because Matt was in Detroit getting his fucking shit kicked.
I like Matt Stafford more
I
than
do
Aaron
too.
Rodgers for sure, but I think that, I mean, Aaron has what, 3 MVPs, 2, at least
I
2.
think 2.
He had back to back. I know that.
So maybe 3.
Yeah, maybe 3.
I'm not sure, though.
I think I would take him. I've also just watched him destroy my weekends for
Years.
15 straight years. So,
Years.
Your relationship with Aaron is similar with mine with Tom.
Yeah.
Brutal.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There was times growing up I wouldn't watch Patriots Jets games. Wouldn't even. Put
I
it on.
mean, yeah, why even bother?
I
It was
wouldn't
like
even- I
28 to
wouldn't
3
even- I
or
wouldn't
some
even
shit.
put it on.
I remember, like, I think we've only beaten them like 2 or 3 times in the like since I've been watching. Like, Jay Cutler beat him on Thanksgiving, and then I went to a game in 2018 or 2018 that we beat them.
Can
that
you
literally
name me
might
the
be-
most obscure Bears player from when you were like young?
Devin Aroma Shadu.
Dude, mine, Lavernius Coles. If you remember that guy.
Yeah, I remember him.
Dude, and also next to him, Jericho Cotchery. That's who I was rooting for when I was growing up, dude. That's who I was rooting for. Watching Tom Brady and Randy Moss literally drag their nut on my chin.
Yeah.
Literal nut
Literal nut. Like both their nuts
on your chin.
on chin. I did want to talk about the NBA Finals real quickly before we surf. I mean, there's not a lot of slate to surf. So I
There
figured,
isn't
why
a
don't we
ton.
just have some,
Yeah, we're
some good
good.
conversations with some good dudes? Dude, where are you thinking right now? Who wins and in how many games?
I'm just like so shocked at like how everybody's walking around so confident in the Mavericks winning the series. It's
I
like,
feel like it's not. I feel like you're just looking at gambling Twitter though. That's not the public.
well, the public's nuking the Mavs, absolutely hammering. Obviously, it's plus chick. You're gonna get more people hammering plus chick than a minus 280, but I don't know, dude. It's just like I'm seeing so much disrespect for the Celtics because of the path they took to get here, and I think it's a bunch of baloney.
And
It's gonna be a shit finals.
I don't think it's gonna be a shit finals, dude. I think Luke is gonna make it a finals.
Yeah, I mean, Luke is definitely gonna win like 2 games.
So you're saying the Celtics in 6?
Yeah, Celtics in 6. I'm really confident. I'm really confident.
What's the spread now in game 1? I think it was 6.5 last time
Yeah.
that I checked.
I saw it open at 5.
The way that I'm starting to look at it is, and I know you're exactly what you're saying is what's about to come out of my mouth, dude. I really think the Mavs are going to
6.5.
do it, dude.
No, I think the line is what it should be.
No, I'm not even talking about the line. I'm just saying like they're losing game 1. They always lose game 1. I think winning game 1 last series against the Timberwolves was an anomaly. The Mavs always get their shit kicked in game 1. I just seriously think the Mavs are going to do it. Like, there's just something about this team this year, this Mavericks team. Like, they're just as deep as the Celtics. And there's just something about, like, the way and it all's going to come down to Kyrie, really. Because I feel like the past 5 years, you've seen Kyrie lose his head in every spot. When he was on the Celtics, when he was on the Nets. Like, you're seeing a Kyrie that's just, like, as dialed in as he was when the Cavs beat the Warriors. But he's more mature, which I think is so scary for Celtics.
Yeah, he seems more dialed in.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he's
dude.
definitely fucking dialed. I don't even think it comes down to Luka or Kyrie. It's what random ass role player is going to be fucking Ray Allen for 4 games.
Yeah.
Who's that going to be? And I already texted Nikki
Could be
Picks. I
Derek
said,
White.
bro, what are you going to do when fucking PJ is 6 for 6 from 3 and Luka can't miss? And he's like, oh, I already know that's fucking coming. It's probably coming.
The Celtics are losing. I mean, again, they're going to lose one of the first 2 games, I think. And then I think coming back here,
I think it's
anything
exactly
can
what happens to Timberwolves. I think the Mavs, instead of taking game 1, they take game 2, and they win both at home.
Dude, I think Porzingis is the difference maker in the series. I think he has a chance to win the MVP of the series. And honestly, it's not a bad bet. What is it like?
You know what, though, dude? If Daniel Gafford and them can stop Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns, and they can stop
Rudy Gobert's
Chet
a-
Holmgren, and they can stop Zuba. Like, I don't think they're gonna have a problem with fucking Like, Porzingis is like, I know he's Porzingis, but like Kristaps that was on the Knicks is like the best Kristaps ever. I loved watching that Kristaps. But dude, like, I'm not worried about fucking Kristaps. Like, I'm really not.
Yeah.
I
I
would
wouldn't
be.
be.
I don't know if that's a hot take, but like that's like I'm really not worried about him. Especially because I feel like he's mentally weak with the way he left the Mavericks and the way he left the Knicks. Like, I just don't think he's going to be able to handle the Dallas crowd like Kyrie will be able to hopefully handle the Boston crowd, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think Kyrie's going to be fine, honestly. I mean, if Porzingis is healthy, I don't even know if he's fully healthy, is he?
He's definitely not playing game 1, I'm pretty sure. Or else that spread would be a little higher, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Like, I think, and I agree with C-Dub in the Twitch chat, like, I don't think the Mavs bigs have proved that they're an issue. They're not an issue
I
anymore.
mean, Derek Lively's been playing like a fucking animal.
Dude, he was 100% from the field
Yeah.
last game.
I mean, yeah, I
last
gotta
year's.
give him his
He's rolled
flowers
in
for
today.
sure. I
He's
don't know.
playing.
I
He's
just
playing.
Porzingis is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was.
He's playing game 1.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I think this is going to be a great series. I'm actually excited for
It is going to be good. It just sucks. We still have to wait 2 more days for it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I just want to talk about it a little bit.
I had
yeah,
a
it's
weird
fun.
dream last night of
Oh,
the
dear.
exact score.
Wow. Game 1?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
111 to 98.
Wow. Celtics?
Mm-hmm. Game 1, 111, 98.
Wow.
I
Weird
might take
dream.
111.98
Reverse.
Mavs.
Mavs.
Reverse that for the Mavs. Reverse
Gonna
that
be
for the
so
Mavs.
sharp, but just totally on the opposite side.
Dude, yeah, that could actually be incredibly sharp, Trent. I'm not even. I'm
Could
not
be
even
so
shooting.
sharp, dude.
Could be so sharp.
Um,
If you hit that, you're goated.
Got it.
yeah, if that hits, you're goated. If that hits, you're literally goated. Did you bet on some baseball last night?
Dude, I had one bet and it was the Stros for a fucking whale.
I know I saw that. I was just
And
setting you up.
it was legacy cash.
Dude, I thought you were dead in the water.
I thought
I'm
I
not
was
kidding.
so dead,
Like
dude.
dead in the water.
I was trying to get my mind off it. Like I was just in so much rat piss. And legacy comeback. That game is just like Cardinals baseball for you. The bullpen comes in, fucking chokes it. Yeah. Prime was like, oh, Prime lost a bet on the Rangers. And so he's like, I'll get the coin back with Cardinals live minus 200, put 2 units on it.
Oh.
I'm like, do it, Primer.
Dude, there are just some teams that you don't. There are just some teams you don't take minus 200.
No, and St. Louis is absolutely one of them. That was the midnight oil. You like that shit?
I had the Padres for the sweep.
Yeah, they fucking sold, dude. Sold.
What's going on with the Angels, man?
They're fucking, dude. They just sent Reed Detmers down to AAA, and that shit pissed me off so much, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
To what, get his groove back, or are they just like trying to tank?
I mean, like, he's been kind of getting rocked this month, but POD Pete made a fucking TikTok explaining how dumb of a move this is, and I'm just like, dude, like, what are they doing? They just have no respect for their players. They're not even trying to win. The owner's a fucking rat shit owner. GM has no idea what the fuck he's doing. I feel bad for Mike Trout. It's just like this team's fucking terrible, and it sucks because I miss watching them, but like I don't even give a fuck right now.
Are we in sell the team territory? Because I love that part of a fan base's arc.
We've been in sell the team territory for a while.
I feel like it got postponed. You guys got Shohei.
Yeah, for sure it was postponed.
And then
We postponed for the Shohei
Yeah.
arc, which was incredible.
and then once he's gone, it's like, all right, we're right back.
Yeah.
Get rid of this fucker.
Does Mike Trout still play baseball, or?
No, not right now. He is hurts again.
I feel like we had too many premature conversations about him being the best baseball player of all time, and now I haven't seen him play in like 5 years.
I don't know,
It feels
dude.
like.
He's still there. It sucks, obviously, to not be able to watch and experience it on a nightly basis like some of these other goats, but
Like the fact that I get to watch Tatis every night, but I can't watch like
he's just made of
Mike
glass
Trout.
and it fucking sucks. It sucks so much. I'll never forget in 2012 when he got called up, dude. He was literally fucking goated.
dude. Chote agreeing with me, dude. That's a rare W.
Dude,
Chote is a fucking dumbass, dude.
he's won
don't talk
9
about Shohei
Silver
like that.
Slugger awards.
That's insane, dude.
That's absurd.
That's
and he almost won MVP like every fucking season.
He was like
playing,
top 3
Yeah.
like for like 9 years or something. He's
Yeah.
got 3 MVPs.
which is nuts.
Yeah. Actually insane.
Dude, they haven't been to the playoffs
11
since I
time
was
All-Star.
like 12 years old.
Bitching about his team in a Red Sox jersey. He's crazy.
Dude, it's a fucking Devers jersey, man. Chill out.
Dude, the hog.
Chill
Uh-huh.
out.
I almost bought that hat this weekend. Holy shit.
Oh, really?
I just saw the front of that hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went there to get lunch.
I went to the
and almost bought
bathroom
that
and they
hat.
had them in the window. I was
That's I was sitting right by the
Yeah.
bathroom. Dude. I was like, dude, that white hat is fucking tough.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love the rope hats. I think they're so
Yeah.
sick. I mean, I would love if you like really leaned into the self team narrative. Like, I think if you went like PFT style with the Commanders and like really like just dug your feet in on like the Angels selling the team, that would be one of my favorite bits. Like, I would support that bit.
Dude, you need to get familiar with our boy Willie Calhoun on the Angels. Do you know him? Dude, he like talks to Lauren and I and Shelly like all the time. He fucks with our content. And
So he's gonna be banned from the league.
no, he doesn't. He doesn't deploy on fucking baseball games. But
He's gonna be banned from the MLB in like a week. I hope you guys remember Willie Calhoun, man. That's it for him.
no,
Go ahead and
he
pin
does-
that one on the board. That's an all-timer.
He's the man, though, dude. He's literally the fucking goat.
What position does he play?
Fuck, chat. What position does he play? I just watch his at
This is my
bats.
thing,
dude.
dude. This is my
I
thing,
watch his
dude.
at bats.
This is my thing, man.
Dude.
This is literally my thing.
So I looked it up. Mike Trout, 2012 through 2020. These are his MVP finishes: second, first, fourth, second, first, fifth.
That's wild.
That's
dude.
fucking insane. He
That's
was
like-
top 2, 8 of those years.
That's like Gretzky shit.
wow,
yeah, that's absurd.
actually incredible.
Absurd.
That's nuts, actually. I didn't know he was that good.
And it's like in a sport where it's like almost impossible to be that consistent.
Consistent, absolutely.
I saw a tweet today that the Nike Kobe Grinches are returning as a cleat. I mean, if it's not
That's-
on Justin Jefferson's feet week 1, I don't know what we're doing.
That sounds kind of whack.
Dude, they
No?
look sick.
I feel like that just. All right, those are sick. I didn't know they had like the ankle thing.
Look at
Those are so tough.
Look at that.
Those are tough.
Those are tough.
Those are tough.
Dude, the best cleats are OBJ's.
Yeah, he's got
The,
fire.
the tempos that he like puts OBJ on instead
Yeah.
of saying air.
Those
So
are
sick.
I like those too. All right, should we surf some slate?
Let's do
We got about 10 minutes left. Run the graphic. Welcome back to Slate Surfers, the part of the show where we surf some slate. We've got some systems on the board, and we lead it off with Tyler Glasnow and the Dodgers -1.5 against Ravs Moose Shit Pirates. And you can also pair that with Seth Lugo once again at plus chicken in the Royals, the best team in baseball.
I knew you were going there.
Best team in baseball. Best team in baseball. Best team in baseball. Plus chicken Royals.
They're a fucking wag. I'll give
Literally
you
a
that.
wagon. I also wouldn't mind going back to the Mets today. But I'll tell you what, I had my first experience this year. The whole world is on Cleveland, and that is when you take Seth Lugo and the goddamn Royals. I had my first experience betting on the Mets this year. I tried to not do it all year because they fucking suck. But bet on the Mets last night. They were up 3, bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, that was
Only
sweaty.
1 by 1. Like they crumble.
I really
They
thought.
literally crumble. Seth Lugo's a taco. GG's. Thanks, Price 60. You guys are sick fucks.
Dude, I fucking hate pitcher props right now. They're fucking killing me. Every pitcher that was on the board last night, all 5 of them, Waldron, Verlander, Wheeler, Gosman, fucking, there was one more, can't remember. All of them went under Ks. All
That's insane.
all of them. Every single one didn't even come close.
That's actually nuts.
Fucking rat shit, dude.
I feel like I really want to go back to the Orioles. I didn't bet them yesterday, but I really wanted to. Like, dude, they're just like the Orioles just don't lose.
They're a wagon, dude.
Like they just don't lose.
No.
Doesn't matter how you get them, which way you bet them. Like they just don't lose.
Dude, some guy came on stream yesterday, spoon-fed Bregman. Fuck. Oh, wait, what was it, chat? 2-leg home run parlay. It was fucking air. It was like plus 7,000. I forget the other player. Bregman and somebody else. It was a whale. So sharp.
What if I told you could fade Pepe Hoyt with duffels in your hand?
Oh, yeah, it was Santander. Fading Pepe with Duffs.
What if I told you against the Moose Shit Marlins? You could fade Pepe Hoyt with duffels in hand.
Yeah, that game could have a million strikeouts. Luzardo's kind of him.
Luzardo is good.
But it's like, dude, I can tell you every fucking pitcher stat line today. Every pitcher's getting hooked over Ks, man.
You know Gill's pitching today? 26-year-old Rookie of the Year candidate. Do you know he's the same age as Juan Soto?
That's crazy.
Rookie of the Year candidate.
That's wild.
I mean, Shota Imanaga is probably a Rookie of the Year candidate, and he's like 32.
What's the read on
No
him?
way. He's
Yeah,
pitching
he's-
today too, dude.
Yeah, he's old.
What's the
pitching-
read? He got absolutely fucking bezoinked in his last start.
Yeah, I mean, he locks back in. I think we win this game by 10 runs.
Bazoink.
Like, this is a game in Wrigley that we win by 10 runs.
I love how he apologized to his coach after his
Yeah.
last outing.
Dude, he's the GOAT.
He's literally
He's the
good.
GOAT.
What did he say? He was just like, my bad.
He was just like,
Ooh, chips.
I just want to apologize to my coach for having a bad day.
Yeah, like he's so sick.
Wow.
His first press conference, he was singing "Go Cubs Go." It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's sick.
Hey,
I actually did, I was
Chicago.
going to say, I don't hate the Cubs -1.5 either today.
I mean, take them -2.5.
The White Sox are just a rat shit.
And I'm going to tell you right now, because I've done it for 2 years, don't bet the Padres today. Whenever the Padres start losing to a Moose Shit team, they always
They
lose
get
that
swept.
series. They
Love the-
always lose that series.
love the over.
Yeah.
You can get behind it.
I like that.
It's just the most classic. It was 2-1 yesterday, so it soars today.
No, it's not even that. I think both pitching matchups, or I think Sandoval gets rocked and the other guy's making his first start of the season.
Final score prediction: 9-6 Angels.
Wow. I haven't even computed model yet.
How'd your model do yesterday?
Went like 6-3, I think.
Wow.
wow.
Of exact scores?
No.
Of exact scores.
No.
I thought that was the
fucking
point of
way.
the model.
No, the
No, it was
model's
just
just like he
winners.
just guesses the exact scores so he could place bets on the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
see if I can get any. There were a
Jesus, I was like, you went 6-3 on exact scores.
No,
Holy
no.
shit.
There were a couple close ones. Like they were like one run off.
Did you get any exact scores?
No, but like the Stros game, I had 7-2. The final was 7-4.
Josh, we have so many friendlies today.
Giants game was like I had 4-2. Final was 5-2.
I just want to also, we're taking the Athletics plus 1.5.
Wow, you're fading Kirby.
Just fading the Mariners. They suck dick. Like, they're horrible. They're horrible.
Dude, they're kind of a whack.
I know they're first in their division, but like they're just like, dude, bet on them, man.
You think they're fake good?
No, I just like betting on the Athletics.
You were a Mariners guy, dude.
I am a Mariner. I still am.
You have them winning the World Series.
Yeah.
I didn't say they were losing the game. I said Athletics plus 1.5.
Model has the
God,
Orioles
everyone yelling
5-4. I mean, Kels, they won, dude. I did my job.
Definitely going back to the Diamondbacks. I fucking hate the Giants. I don't care who's pitching. Doesn't matter to me at all. Also, I just want to give a shout out yesterday. I went 3-1 on the diamond yesterday. Hit 2 prize pick entries, and the difference was I called Krabs at around 3:30. And I was like, dude, I don't know who to talk baseball with, so I called you. Dude,
Wow.
we got in lab. We hit 2 prize pick entries. We found that Mackenzie's Gore
That
square
was
together.
fucking whale worthy.
We found that together. I didn't like find it. He was one that was like, Mackenzie Gore's up for 1.5 walks. And
Walked
he,
the first batter.
and dude, we were like, I was there while he was brain blasting. It was nuts, dude.
That entry that you sent me ended up hitting.
Which one?
You
No.
It didn't.
Ellie hit and Bo Bichette went over for because he's a fucking
Dude,
scumbag.
Bo Bichette's a fuck.
Bo Bichette's actually a piece of shit, scumbag. But I called Krabs yesterday at 3:30, and I was like, Krabs, this is what I'm thinking about the board. All right. And I gave him my plays, and he was like, I like that. I love that. You should take the over in Coors. That's the BTL squad. I was like, all right, I'm definitely adding that. He talked me off the Orioles, which should have stayed on, but I'm not mad about it because he talked me into the Diamondbacks. And the Diamondbacks ended up winning.
Yeah.
So that was great. We had a trade for a trade there. He also kept me off a couple other plays that I don't remember how they went, but he was like, I think you should take the Mets. Because I was like, dude, I really want to take that was the one bet that I was so big on. I was listening to BTL all day yesterday. And then I was like, I sent in the chat. I was like, I'm on the Mets at plus chicken because I'm sharp like that. And then Krabs like, oh, we'll see. And then we were finally we were on the phone. I was like, dude, I don't know if I really like the Mets, but I don't know. And he was like, just take the Mets. Just take it. He was like, plus
They almost folded in that game.
Folded.
They
But
almost folded.
I think without Krabs Bet's console yesterday, I go 0 for 4. So make sure everyone tunes into BTL after this. Same stream, same place.
When Krabs is dialed, he's like
Dialed.
But
It's all. But I like how when I talk to him about baseball, he just he'll never be he'll be like, "Ooh, I don't love that," but he always offers a solution. Like he'll be like, "I don't love that square, but you know what I do like," and it's like, "Oh, okay, like that's better." Like I hate when you're talking squares and it's like, "Nope,
That's shit.
no, it's a shit square." Like you do that all the time.
Like you do that to me every.
Because you give me less than, and then you give us golf that never
Yeah,
hits.
I'm just a fucking.
But like
Yeah,
Krabs,
the last 2 golf plays.
Krabs will always just be like, because I was like, "Oh, what do you think about this?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't love that," but he'll be like, he's kind of due. So if you do like it, take it. And I'll be like, "All right, I'll take it." So shout out Krabs. I'm gonna call him again today. And make sure everyone tunes in to BTL today.
Should we make a little PB entry?
No, we definitely are. But does Trent have any plays on the board?
What you got?
Can we make a book lay?
Let's do
And
it.
can I give my first leg?
Sure.
I would like. I'm not going to cake it and put the Royals in because I know people are going to bitch.
I wouldn't
I know
bitch,
people are going to
dude.
bitch if I put the Royals in. So I'm actually going to place this too. I know people aren't going to place it.
Dude, I'll fucking place it. Stop giving me the side eye.
Josh, I don't know if you saw. I just kept going like this.
I know.
People are going to place it.
Jesus.
I'm gonna go to the Mets. I'm gonna go back to them. I'm gonna stay with the Mets.
Okay. I'll go with the Cubs minus
Even
1.5.
though Trevor Williams is 5-0.
I'll take the Cubs minus
He might
1.5.
not be pitching. Shout out the social call.
We might have to go 2.5, bro.
It's only minus 140 for a 3-teamer, so that's fine.
All right, fine. Let's go with the over in the Angels game.
Is that actually your play?
Yeah.
That pays plus 479.
Sub out the Mets for the Yankees. I just want to see how much that
Whoa.
affects.
Mets for Yanks plus 422. We're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm staying with the Mets.
Staying with the
Yeah,
Mets.
that was it. Dude, that
You
was
almost fucked
we
that up so
almost
bad.
just lost it. We almost just lost it. Yeah, shout out the social call. We're fading the Nats today. So but make sure you
Shout out.
place it without the pitchers in it. I don't
Dude,
know.
that
if you
is
can do
just the most like crystal blue drink. What is that? Is that-
blue Powerade.
Dude, that looks fucking like.
McDonald's Powerade, like I feel like they don't talk about it enough, is just as good as the Sprite. Just as good as Sprite. All right, let's make a PPM.
They have that dude on here, DJ Hurst, starting now. He's slated to start.
Oh,
he's on here.
Krabs.
He's confirmed.
Wow, Krabs so sharp. Knew that about it.
SBR, dude, I was tweaking. I was talking about Glasnow this morning pitching against his former team, and then I thought I got it all wrong. And I was like, wait, he was on the Rays. He was never on the fucking Pirates. He was on the Pirates. I'm a fucking idiot, dude. I was right.
All right, let's do a 3-piece prize picks. I think I know who I'm going to put in mine, but I want to hear who you guys have first.
Dude, fuck you, Bamuel. Prize picks wise?
Yep.
I think Matt Olson is hitting a home run today.
Wow. Do you actually like Olsen Day today?
I like his bases.
Oh my God.
But if you want another option.
No, dude, I don't hate that at all. I'm just saying, you said that quick. Like that was dialed Trent.
Yeah. What do you think about that one, chat? Matt Olson, bases.
Meat.
Also,
him.
Tatis hit run RBI. If it's still on prize picks, it's plus EV. It's minus 140 on the books, and I got it.
Love Tatis today, dude. He's not. It's at 1.5. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Let's do him. What do you want, Olsen fantasy score?
Bases. Just get us a double.
1.5. Josh.
I'll be taking Pete Crow, Armstrong, hits, runs, RBIs. 1.5.
Saw that on there.
Who the fuck
yeah.
is that?
He's from our minor league team.
He's
He
got
literally
no photo.
he got called back down a couple weeks ago, and before he got called down, he was up for like a half total base in those games. So I
Okay.
feel like this is pretty telling.
Nah, man.
Also, maybe the sickest home run of the season he had in AAA the other day. This dude threw at him 2 times, like threw at his head, missed him, threw at his legs, missed him. Next pitch, fucking 410, 112 exit velo. See ya.
Wow.
It was dope.
The no photo squares do indeed be printing.
I've been kind of dropping sack on my BB entries lately.
Have they been smacking? No. Dude, I had one of the worst weekends of all time.
Same. That's what I'm saying, and I think I'm.
Shelly cost me, I shit you not, like 5 racks. Not even kidding, bro. I was on Sandy run 2 weekends ago and
Yeah,
fucking
I was
Call of
on
Duty,
the-
bro. I tail everything. Absolutely cake.
I was on the COD plays as well.
Absolute fucking rat shit, dude.
Did not go
ASIM feeding me tennis whales. Cake.
I fed you a 4-piece gob though.
You did.
That's dude. People don't do.
You did.
This is my thing. People don't fucking talk about it
Panarin.
enough.
That Panarin goal with like 4 minutes left saved your ass.
Dude, saved cheek. So guys, we were at an event this past weekend and I was drowning. And I was like, yo, I'm going to drop a bomb on a 2-piece. And Trent was like, what are the legs? And then I sent him a 4-piece that had 500 to win 3,200 on it. And I said, I bitched out. And it was JP Crawford, half a total base gob. He hit a grand slam. Bryce Harper, more than 1.5 hits on RBIs. He had 1 hit, I think 2 runs and an RBI, maybe. Panarin Point gob. Cash with 4 minutes left in the third. Zibanejad and Kachuk shots on goal combo ended with 7. And it was 5.5.
So
cash.
sharp, man.
Wow.
Cash, dude. My back was literally against the wall. Like against wall. Back against wall.
That's massive.
So that's a 3-piece, and that's a 3-piece.
Yep.
Wow, that brings us right to 11:30. Great job.
The 3-piece again for chat on the book is Cubs minus 1.5, the over in the Padres Angels game, and the Mets money line.
And the Mets money line. And the Mets money line.
I like that 3-piece.
I don't know why I said that like that wasn't my play,
Yeah.
but I was like, Mets. Who took the Mets? It was me.
And then the prize picks is
The prize picks is it's all 1.5. So all we need is 2 for everyone. Tatis hits on RBIs, Matt Olson total bases, Pete Crow Armstrong hits runs RBIs. 3-piece, 500 pays. Not that you have to put 500 on. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you what I did. 500 pays 2,500.
Let's go.
Let's go get one the hard way, guys. Listen, we end every episode with a little inspiration, a little motivation. Today on a Bookit with Trent Tuesday, all I'm gonna ask is just take 1 step forward and keep going. If Trent gave up after every losing day of betting, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing. If Trent gave up after every time his Padres sucked the soul out of him when he had him in a parlay, or his last leg of his parlay sucked his soul, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing. So take 1 step forward from me today. I know how hard it can be. These cheeseburgers are fighting me. I
I'm
know how hard life can be. Just take one step forward for me. I'm going to do it with you every single day. By the end of the year, we might just be sprinting. I love you guys so much. Stay right here and watch BTL. They come up right next. Same stream, same place. You don't even have to tab off. They give you all the sharp plays. They're going to go through the whole slate. Krabs is the reason why I went positive yesterday betting, so make sure you tune in and tell them I said thank you. I love you guys so much. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night for the morning after. We'll see you here